show the press I'm going to splash my...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Silver and Black. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Oh, should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
On the return is Dylan Loudy, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Teaching some moms. My first day,
He'll try and throw with Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, here's Minshew. Finding Terrace Marshall for the completion. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll run with Madison. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Powering forward. He's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Third and a yard. They'll motion over Sanders. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Minshew gonna look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Tucker. On the ground, Abdullah. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Third and 9. On play action, here's Minshew. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So after one, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. Purdy works out of the pistol. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Third and short. Purdy. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
An 8-yard pickup and a 49er first down.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Robert Spillane spills him there. Hook him up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. And that one, good for 9. And the drive continues. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. To throw, Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of DeJuan Jennings. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one, taken in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there.
Still second down.
On second down, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal.
And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Laube now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 21-yard line.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's Minshew. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Purdy now on second down. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49ers first down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Again in the air for Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing development. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Niners offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap, because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rocks, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. He'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Whoa! And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He'll try, and he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Lobby now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. He'll manage only a couple. Jair Brown on the tackle. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Open man downfield, he's got got his tight end, Bowers. That's good for 27 and a first down. Now Minshew. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go here with Madison. He'll work forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll try to run for it.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now Madison. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Marshall is on the move. They look to throw it with Minshew. Taking off, he is in. Gardner Minshew. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A huge huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. First and 10 for Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll be third down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. He's going to keep it himself. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
To throw on first down is Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Handoff, running left, it's Madison. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
That's a gain of 6. It's in 3rd and 2.
On the ground, it's Madison. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. 49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now it's McCaffrey. Oh! They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Crazy.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to have a Niners 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterback's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I'm home. Where you been? Where you been? Oh, everything at the TV star. This machine is I will say that. If you got your party, you just want to oh, fine. How's your quarter? I'll tell you fine. What you talking about my girlfriend that night? We got a special relationship. I don't want to complicate it. No sense. Look, things don't have to be complicated. Just find the button. And do what feels right. That's right. Right. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. It's going along just fine. Now, wait. Look, I know it's an emotional roller coaster right now, but don't get dramatic about a piece of ash. Yes, we're talking about Obamacare. What can you proceed with? You know, for now, I was already trying to kill my second husband and made it look like there. There's some chloroform and you told him there's a hot woman out of this guy. What the hell are you going to make me a great grandchild? Get me in this house now. Hey, they do something. Just remember now. What she's saying here. When I drive to her in my truck, look trouble. She's going to come on. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What's wrong? What? What the point of guarding don't understand me? Oh, come on in here, darling. You can stay with me. Chris? What about your daddy? It's okay. We'll stay on our side of the bed. Come here, baby. I love you, Tim. Snow's got a message on it. Ditch the 0 and get with a he. Man, continued on their parties. Hello, Father. I just come back to play my dance. I'm telling you, you don't leave with what you come with. Turn the back with the different. Switch something in. Where you gonna stay? With that one with a swing? You got a monitor and then oh, I'm sorry, son. I didn't tell you. You got some help at 6 o'clock now that we've done it once and I know what it is and it doesn't involve the button. I will think you're not to discuss it because it's really none of your business. You'll never understand love. Wait, Robbie, wait. Come on. You're man now. And it's time we have this talk. It don't involve the button. No, sir, it does not. Son, I want you to have these. My great grandfather did these to Dr. Pete Powell. He gave them to me. I watched them out good. I give them to you. Brothers? Is that what they are? Thank you, Daddy. From me, take it up. You used to make that up, son. I just make sure this day it's some mother black fresh things like Brandon. Brandon? What about them brothers? Hell, yeah. I told them. Once you get her knocked up, that you just get your life for stuff. You got somebody over there. Hell, this is your time. Daddy, I don't think I'm old enough to be Daddy. I think what's the ball sign for? What am I going to do? You got a number in the timeline now, son. You need to take care of what's most important. You. Shit, they're on the kids. It ain't me to provide for her and the baby. Why in the hell you think I got casinos? You need to get on over to Tunica. Now, that's why I got to look to switch to the region and a big down there. You get on, son. Oh, baby, folks won't tell you this, but when your milk comes in, you really need it out there on the bed. Well, we don't allow this one in our trailer. Yeah, especially outside. That's because of the explosion. He left this morning, said he's going to get to that person. When that's why. I could have sworn he said he's going to pay to get some forward. Well, I was I don't play my recipe, they say that. Don't fuck me now. That is too close. He's not thinking of it. Yeah, so I probably don't want to get back at least. A little hard to hear the rain tones over the loud moaning and groaning of the horse. He's been gone 4 days. Maybe we should call the sheriff and put out one of those missing person alarms. No, I'm sure it's okay. Sheriff's pretty good. Robbie's on hooked up with some other bitch right now. Game's up. It's over. He went better and better than he loves. He told me we were going. I just still got some wild seeds to sow. So throw them in. What is off today? Well, you just ain't got no problem playing that with us with. Why you want to single when you can have a people? The people can touch you. I discussed it.